Meteor all day long, but no, it's not fair to the other mods. We got our holy shit, Max! Thank you for the huge baby rage and the biddies. Appreciate that. What do you want to vote for, Asm?
Oh, what?
What do you want to vote for?
Oh, I don't get a vote.
Yeah, you
That
do.
was just that was a sub reminder.
Yeah, but that's what counts for your monthly. What would be your monthly sub thing?
Oh, I don't care. Whatever Beta wants.
Beta, what the fuck?
Wow.
Excuse me? Disculpe.
Wow, pobrecito Iggy.
I guess I'll go fuck myself then.
Wow.
I'll give it to Iggy next time, but Beta had me for like the first 2 years.
Wow, the disrespect. Beta's currently streaming, so I'll hit him up when he's done streaming.
That's a lie. He doesn't stream.
He's doing some Stellaris, like a fucking nerd. It's true.
I was watching him play. I have no idea what the fuck is this.
Hola Rosa. Hola Nershay. Welcome in, everybody.
Neither does he.
Does anybody who plays Stellaris know what they're doing?
I fucking don't.
What's going on, Zara? Welcome in, everybody. Hola anybody. Welcome in, everybody.
I'll build this, and then my empire gets wiped out. I'm like, oh, okay, good game.
Good game. Hopefully y'all had a good weekend. I've died repeatedly, but I haven't been yeeted off the platform, which is different. You heard me talk shit. Yeah, this is all my fault.
Acércate, wait. What are you doing over there?
Mira, aquí soy. I am inside.
I like your little scuffle going back and forth.
You should just start targeting me and like tell manip to my nips.
Is it to your
What about
gay?
I said what I
It
said.
is what?
He wants Solu to rub his nips.
I don't think he said rub, but teleport. Which, you know, by teleport fast enough. What's going on, Beta? Beta, thank you for
I'm
this
just
raid.
trying to help him not bleed out.
Iggy said he wanted to make a man love to me today on my stream.
I did. With my whole chest.
We all need hobbies. Beta, can you shut yourself out, please?
Yeah.
Go follow Beta. Beta streams when he fucking feels like it. I almost knocked on your stream. That would have been fine. It just give me a little prompt.
Just be so blunt about it.
It's just a little prompt, so you don't have to worry about that. But I would
You gotta
gladly
fight
work
guys,
with you.
Please.
That's true.
You know what? I'll fucking do it. I'll do it myself.
You're welcome for that Pokemon name.
Boom, done.
bullied into
Go
it.
follow Beta. Beta streams on occasion. I'm standing right here because I don't know what I'm doing because I'm still not paying attention. I am now, though.
Fantastic recommendation. 10-10.
But go follow Beta. Beta's a good dude. Good man. Nothing but my respect and admiration as a friend, as a moderator, and kind of as a broadcaster. But if you enjoyed yourself some Stellaris today, that's gonna be fire going. Yeah, oopsies over here. No, I am a trash gamer. No, go follow Beta. Go enjoy yourself some Beta. Well, Asm, kill me again. No, I didn't. Wow, okay, nice. I live. People show up for the fish. I mean, we all need our hook. Get it? Hook? Because fish? A hook. What's going on, Dova? You show for the I show for the content too. Don't let Beta tell you otherwise. Forward half, so we gotta be right here, and then we move up some more. I did it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a little. That's a little scary.
That's the problem that we trusted Freddy.
I'm a man ward.
Don't trust me on that bit. I hate that bit.
Fair.
I just moved too slow to get him inside of the donut.
No. Love me some chalice. New chalice Timo just dropped.
It's really opinionated.
Can we take ibuprofen together as well?
Will you take the ibuprofen pill like you did, like, you know, like, what's it called? They didn't trap spaghetti. What if? What if? Thank you for the biddies, Iggy. It's a fishing to have a streamer
call me
without a
E.
release. Who?
Me.
No, I called you Beta.
Okay, fair.
Save hair, because. Oh, okay, no, we're going. We're fucking.
I
We're
wasn't
fucking go.
ready, but okay, fine.
I wasn't
like
either. I guess we're coming.
We're doing it live. He's just doing what Beta would do, and to keep in line with the joke there. Beta, you get to vote for our cooking stream because Asm defers to you in regards to our cooking stream. So let me know what you want to vote for. Also, you gotta go take care of yourself.
Yeah.
By all means, homie, go forward and do that. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the stream. Look, why did she defer to you? Because you gave her gift subs for like the first couple of years, and that's what she said. So you get a vote. Oh, son of a bitch! I stood in it. Welcome everybody. My name is Tonight. We're playing some Final Fantasy 14. We're doing a little bit of EX2 farming. We're just going to do a handful of clears. We don't do a lot because we don't want to burn out on this. And this is, we've cleared it twice. Oh, I thought we were being knocked across because I forgot that we wiped.
You just want to get knocked up.
I mean, yeah. No.
No.
No. No, I don't want to get knocked up. I want to see beans on toast. Okay. Done and done. What if I open the can of beans you sent me, Beta, and use that for the beans and toast? They're still good, right? I mean, they're canned beans. I thought Jenny would wreck me. It's not that bad. Oh, shit. Thank you, Ash. These are 10 gifts. If you know what you want to vote for our cooking stream. You can also hold on to that if you so desire. But it's up to you. Let me know what you want to do. Thank you, thank you. Bye!
Bye, Adam.
Bye, Asm. You came for chicken tikka masala? You know what? Done. Fair, Ash.
I remember you. Happy Mother's Day. Bye.
Mom.
You're a mom. Oh, okay.
The world's not ready for the evil I would birth.
I can barely handle you.
Exactly.
I think that's the point. Alright, now get in the donut. It's not that bad though. It looks visually very cluttered. Like, genuinely it does. And trust me, I get it! But it's not that bad. Once you... The thing about these kinds of fights though is you need to... minimize it down to what you're doing for your role in your class. Where do you stand? What do you do? And then you just do that. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about being a tank. Don't worry about what some of these other mechanics do. You just do what you have to do for your own specific role, and it becomes much easier. Obviously some fights not so much easier in that regard, but that is how the best way I found to approach these fights. I like to tank. I love to tank. I'm not here trying to figure out what Iggy and Franco are doing. I'm not out here trying to figure out what Ray and Asm are doing, other than apparently eating shit is what
Actually really
was said. But yeah, that's the best way to approach it, I found. Dead Moon, Mech Ops completely failed. Oof. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. Most people are not doing that anymore. I'm not even like, again, I've got to the point, nobody, where I don't even need red alerts because the regular missions
Watch this.
give me more XP. So it's like red alerts are fine and all that, but for the end game of the moon,
It didn't hit me, that's bullshit.
what's that?
I walked into the tag buster trying to get hit by it and it didn't hit me.
Gotta try hard. I think total deaths on recollection was 5. Yeah, but I mean, it's one of those things. Again, how much do you do that content, right? So it's one of those things where you can't really be too harsh on yourself because it makes it easier to learn if you just be kinder to yourself. The first 3 times I did this, though, I got knocked off the fucking platform over here. But thank you very much, Ash. I will apply those gift subs here shortly. But thank you, and I'll apply the votes here. I'm ready. Great stuff, and I did learn some mechanics and progress.
I need my uptime.
Ready needs that uptime.
DPS good.
Oh! We went a little wide there. That's fine. Nailed it.
No mercy.
Hola, Wolfie. Cannoli? No! It's going towards... I mean, is the cannoli considered part of UK cuisine? I would guess no. Is it
What if you
consumed
made a
there?
cannoli and filled it with beans?
Yes, please. Support's good.
Who's that for, though? For UK or for us?
Yes.
Yes.
Answer's always yes.
Hola, Ali. Hopefully y'all had a great weekend. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves, got some stuff done, or got nothing done at all. You know, that's also fine. Is that our fastest kill?
God.
I think so.
Holy shit, he had a family.
Ow.
We didn't
That
even
was
get
the one
LB3.
We didn't even have a countdown.
It's true. You didn't even have a fucking countdown. Let's call this day 2 of your 2 days off. Nice. This is the weekend. Gotcha. Well, you know what? As long as you're enjoying it, Unreal. This bread I made. Ooh, oh, you used your new mixer finally to make some bread? Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I hope it turned out delicious. Very nice. You want to play more E33? When can you get back to it, Wolfie? In the morning? Or do you get home from work and then go to sleep and then later on in the afternoon once you arise and awaken? But you gotta work? Rip. It's okay, Wolfie. You'll get back to it. I bought it on the PlayStation, so I'll be playing that tomorrow for sure. Roasted garlic and caramelized onions with rosemary and focaccia. Oh, delicious. I know what all those words mean in that context. My father was a baker. So he started out by making Mexican sweet bread, but then he eventually got a job for a grocery chain and ran that joint. So I understand. That does sound delicious. That is some bread right there. Some good bread. I meant that as a compliment, but that's some bread right there. That doesn't quite sound like the compliment I intended it to be, but it was.
Fuck this.
Why is everybody setting different spots? I didn't know.
So we got greedy melees.
I didn't know where to go.
So I'm getting uptime, I don't know about you.
I'm gonna make some bread and cookies. Won't
I
take
meant
no,
all of
absolutely.
us. Me, you, and
Absolutely.
Iggy.
You know what? Once you get into the habit of Ali, it's the greatest thing ever. Like I've been making bread every Saturday for weeks now. I didn't this past Saturday because of my chores ran long, and so I didn't get time to bake my cookies or my things. So I'm glad you baked them on my behalf.
So you just stay on top of us and then use your shield and then that's all.
I've heard that one before. Can you make me bagels? Yes, with no holes. It's my specialty. Holeless bagels. I'm okay with wholeness. Just need to be tasty. I agree. In fact, you know what, Ash? I like them better without the hole because it means I can spread things on it easier with and get more whatever I'm putting on it on there without having to worry about going through the hole.
Guide my blades.
Fire. So we're gonna be all the way over here. I'll be over here. Nailed it. For me, the prime bagel thingy that makes it a bagel is texture and density. If it has the right texture to it on the outside, nice and crisped up, and the inside is nice and dense, and that's all I need. If it's nice and warm, let's fucking go. I did it. The hole gives me more surface area for the outer, so it's easier for better texture density. Because without a hole, it can get too fluffy. But I've had good holeless ones too. Y'all, and look, it's a meme at this point, right? That I make bagels without without any holes in them. But if I was really super concerned about it, I would just buy a mold for bagels. They make them. You just put your dough on it, hole guaranteed every single time, which was the slogan at the nightclub I worked at when I was in uni. Is bagel a bagel if it doesn't have a hole? Yes. Bagel is a bread type. It is not defined by its hole. At least in my brain. That's how I think about it. Because it tastes good with cream cheese. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely delicious with cream cheese. My bagels in particular is what we're talking about.
The degen in me is laughing right now.
This is all innuendo, and I'm glad somebody's laughing. That is the point. I wouldn't just really talk about my hole like that without it being something. We call them bagel flats. Really? Okay. Is Max okay?
I'm done.
You know, I could have told you that was going to happen, but I'll let you.
Okay, well, there you
That's
go.
what he
on the
gets
hard
for blowing up our
mostly, yeah.
money.
That makes sense that there's actually a name for them. I mean, I'm assuming that they
Turns out
happen.
it's still almost 300k.
If you're a pig, though.
Yeah, Max, why'd you use your staff to blow up all of our money?
Yeah, I fucking wonder. I wonder if someone hit me with a fucking trolley.
Be a shame if it
Well,
happens
let's bring it
again
into the
tomorrow
thing.
morning. Is donut a donut if it doesn't have a hole? I would assume so, yes. I'd still call it a... I'm sorry about your uptime, Brady.
It's okay. I'll recover.
I'd still call it a donut. Alright, let's see.
DPS go.
DPS, go! That's a little bit off. Look at that. Oh, nope. I was aiming for the spot where I usually have to go hide in. Apparently, it wasn't very safe this time. Filled donuts just have belly buttons. Yeah. And also, I mean, they make other kind of donuts that are cream filled, right? That are just one solid mass. And you got stuff like your crullers and, what's it called? Apple fritters that are considered donuts. Are they considered? I mean, there's a subset of donuts, right? So yes, the hole doesn't Wolfie. The hole doesn't define everything. Boston cream and jelly filled, yeah. Crullers are so damn good. I miss them so much though. But I can't have them because they're usually apple flavored. I'm sure there's other flavors, but did it work? I was hoping it would work.
Nope.
But yeah, anything with apple is out for me. Maybe bias of Boston cream is your favorite. I can't say I've ever had good Boston cream, but also I haven't had one in a very long time. And when last time I did have it, it was because I didn't really enjoy it too much because there was too much cream in my mouth, and so yeah.
Said no one ever.
Is this number 5, number 4, number 5? Okay.
I think it's number 5.
I lost track.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Okay.
should do 10 per week. They don't take very long.
Yeah, just now.
do you want Franco to not be in the group anymore?
Oh, my week.
You'll get. Look, listen. We've been doing fine as it is. This is just to vibe and hang out and have memes again. Remember the 3 weeks of no memes with Suzaku?
Fuck Suzaku.
Exactly. Boston cream is good until it's too much cream in your mouth. Exactly. It's not a thing for Adam though, apparently.
Is that a famous line in Oliver Twist? Please, sir, can I have a cookie, mate?
No.
I think you might be right. That's the twist in
How
all
would
of
you
the
know?
twists.
Are you British? I didn't think so.
Got her.
I hope we get the
don't
British
see how
expansion
one
and just get all
has
like the
to do
World War
with
II
the
food.
other.
All right. I think it's like right here on this little bend right here is a safe spot. I don't know where the safe spots are. Yeah, so so if I'm right by this little bitty right here, I am safe. Okay. How about Belgian dark chocolate dipped with the Bavarian cream? I've had. Oh God, that sounds delicious. Yes, please. I don't even know what half those things are, but I would gladly consume this. So it's not super sweet. That's the thing I dislike here. The major provider of donuts is Tim Hortons, and their shit is just way too sweet. They are compensating for, I don't know, quality with just more sugar. So it's fine. It is what it is, but certainly not what I would call any kind of tier. When I get donuts, you get unglazed. Really? Is that because you then go on to glaze them yourself, or with something better than what they offer locally, or is it just your preferred flavor? I'm safe there. I'm okay. This is safe. Swords out there, so I'm safe right here. To my city, fair. That sugar does get everywhere, all over the fucking place. Man, I want a chocolate donut now. I might make cookies tomorrow. Yeah, and I was out all day yesterday. I didn't have a chance. I didn't make bread. Alright, so wind is going to be right. That's what we want to be right here.
Everybody.
Right here is safe.
What?
I keep trying to follow you and you keep moving.
Yeah, so I beat TLC
Happy
Snake
to
Mommy
buy.
today. Very nice. You had like 1 HP at the end. You know,
Wait for the first bit first, and then I have to sit and stare at it. For like
V
10 seconds
Rising
before I
is
work
more
out what's
difficult
safe.
than most games
I've tried
that I
so many
play.
times, I can't do it. I don't know how.
I've just started using knockback protection every time and then following Bryce.
Like legitimately, some of those bosses are just. Let's just say she was by far the spiciest boss. Yeah, no, I
Don't
believe
follow me
it.
for this one.
All I heard is everybody follow Brady.
At your own peril.
No, shit! Well, you know what? That could have gone a lot worse.
I'm bleeding.
I have some stab. Alright, let's triple cast our way on. By the way, soon we're going to be doing, what's it called? Barbie. So maybe we might finish Barbie this week. We'll see. So if you were part of the group and you're looking to get your Barbie mount, we'll be back in there with thighs soon. Cake donuts are more fun to dunk in hot chocolate too. Ooh, I bet. What would classify as a cake donut? I'm curious if it's just a super specific type or... Because I like the idea of donuts. I've never actually made them myself. I'll tell you that one time when I was working as a baker and I dropped a tray that was fresh out of the rack, out of the oil, with all the donuts on it. I didn't want it to fall because I didn't want to ruin the product. So I caught the metal grate that the donuts were resting on and being fried on with my forearms. I now have a line across both forearms from the burn scar. Let it fall. Is what I learned that day.
We're not ever supposed to cross.
Boo. Cake donuts is drier and denser than normal donuts. It really is intended to be like cake. But see, that'd be more that would be up my alley. I'd enjoy that a lot more, actually, just because, again, as you said, the dipping aspect of being able to dip it in milk or coffee or your chocolate, that appeals greatly in the process for eating food like that. So give that, I think I'm gonna look that up. If you come over here, he denote that he's just one big kitchen. He would. He would.
I fucked that up.
Bye, Ray. Bye, ass. 12%. We can do this.
You've got this. You can do it.
There we go.
Pop a cool down.
Use your potion.
Gonna get out my fucking Palace of the Dead pots here.
If only they worked outside of Palace of the Dead.
Yes.
Because those are some awesome pots.
I'm a fucking die.
Oh,
Oh, no. 6%. I'm gonna leave a dot.
Thank you for popping buff before you died.
You're welcome.
I'll pop a potion. I'm still alive. Potion time. Let's go. I've been doing the second pot just because I'm lazy, but... This music is so fucking good.
Be out.
Thank you, Iggy. Shout out to Iggy for protecting me.
I saw this.
Goodbye. We got it.
Easy.
Oh,
See? Easy
Oh
peasy.
my god.
Blood for the
fuck.
blood,
Wow.
guys.
It worked. That's... You know what? I'll take... I'm happy with that.
91, some trash accessory, 13 on the wings. Fuck this
Red.
game.
My roll is so
I rolled a 6-6. Hell yeah, I won. Hey, Iggy, congrats on accessories.
Next.
Oh my
See,
god.
you got it.
She
I
rolled
don't know
like
how
shit
I got it.
because-
I rolled a 59.
Because I fucking rolled 13.
Thank you, everyone.
I
All right.
didn't do that shit like this.
Well,
You were here.
We'll,
You literally said that pool. I'm never getting my wings, and look what we did.
we'll reconvene
did.
next week
It
for
was
this.
the threat of doing 10 tickle hits. I think Franco just
Yeah.
said, here, had the fucking wig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I fucking willed into existence.
Yeah, 100%. Please don't make me do this 5 more extra times than we're already doing. All right, you're all free. I'll reform for Barbie for those who want to do Barbie.
I would
and
still
Barbie.
do it 10 times a week because it's fun.
Oh, not this one. This is this one right here. Bye. Franco's fucking gone. It's this one right here. This one Adam just
How long
got.
is that?
These are the.
Because we're not doing anything.
Okay. I can do the usual, just like an hour or so of Barbie. Hopefully we can get some of us done, and then switch on over to maps.
Maps, no.
I can't believe you're gonna loot your wings and then scoot on us on maps. Wow.
Yes, you can. You absolutely can.
Yeah, that's a given. Hey, who the fuck was I inviting? I forget who still needs it besides me, Varsity, Ariel,
Did Iggy?
Iggy. Also, Ray, I just invited you. I don't know if you want to come along.
Yeah, I still need it.
Gotcha.
I'll be right back.
Hola, husbando. My backyard is now seeded. Congratulations. It's a lot of work, dude. You did so much work this weekend. Congratulations. Bye, Franco. Thank you for the biddies. In a boss fight, it's okay, Narshe. Whenever you get out, in a boss fight in something else, or a boss fight in 14. We'll make room for you. Sacrifice Varsity, Allie. I'm gonna do that regardless because I'm just running all over the place. So we'll see. I can guarantee you Varsity will get blasted. However, I don't see when Var can weigh. So glazed blueberry cake is one example. Old-fashioned is another. I used to eat old-fashioned with Korean double fried chicken. Oh! I still used to make those Korean street donuts that I saw the videos of, Ash. Those look really good. They look very, very tasty. All right, let me see. I'm sorry, friends. I don't miss a lot of chat when we're doing stuff here, but now that we're doing Barbie, shouldn't be too bad. I can actually speak to friends. You know about old-fashioned? You're logging in? Okay, órale. Oh, hello. No, I don't have pockets. I don't have pockets intentionally. How dare you, Street Donut? I haven't heard that name since. I was going, Bobby. Buenas tardes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Narshe's in a boss fight. Prison pocket. Well, I hope Ali washed her hands first. And afterwards. Because, you know, it's important. How dare you miss your messages? I'm so sorry, Wolfie. But yeah, I'll look up cake donuts afterwards. Maybe we could do that as a... So we're getting our range. We're broke as fuck because we need to upgrade our nearly broken and busted appliances in the kitchen. So new fridge, new dishwasher, new stovetop. Stovetop doesn't arrive until mid-June, which works out well because by the time it arrives, I'll have had a few weeks to recover from my surgery. But that does mean that when it does arrive, I need... What is the first thing I will cook in that new stovetop? What will I make?
You ask her for the hernia and then cook the hernia?
No. It's a different kind of hernia. This is just a tearing in my lining. So it's just an umbilical hernia. So they're just going to put a mesh to keep my insides inside. Smooth churros. I'm not making smooth churros until I absolutely have to. I asked Mimi what she wants as the first thing that I make on that range for her, and I feel like she's missed Goya rice. I think she's missed the opportunity here because she's been spoiled by her kettles. Because the first thing I make could just be a cup of tea on the stovetop. Boil water in a pot. Stick a little tea bag in it.
What if you just make frijoles a la olla?
Mira, that's number 2 on the list. I got so many black beans. Hard-boiled eggs. You know? Maybe.
You got 4 burners. I have frijoles, tea,
Yeah, and a warmer.
hard-boiled eggs, and...
Get some chorizo. Make some tortillas. Make a full-on taco station. Soft-boiled eggs. Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, excellent.
For the memes, craft dinner. We actually have boxes of craft. Oh my god, that'd be the most Canadian thing ever. Okay, you know what? Craft dinner is near the top of the list for me. But we'll see what Mimi thinks about it. taquitos in the air fryer oven? We could. It does have an air fry function to it, so that is a possibility. But yeah, so that'll be good. I need to remove the dishwasher from the hard power cabling that it has going on. So once I get that done, we'll get 2 of the appliances this week. We get the new fridge and the new dishwasher on Wednesday. I got one of the Sonic 3 bonus stages named Craft Dinner by the
Are
community.
these totems even worth anything now?
I mean, more things to disenchant for your $5 to pop any material. That's about it. Hello, Jade. Welcome on in. I hope you had a great weekend. Welcome on in. I said it twice because I meant it. I'm telling you to remind, but my dad suggested we take a picture of how it is hooked up when we take the old one out to make sure the new one is the same. Yeah. Yeah. There goes the Varkenway. Hola, Lake. And good evening, mi amigo. I was in the sun way too long without sunblock. Oh no, not highlight. Oh no, Jade. Hopefully, I didn't get a heat stroke or anything like that. Fucking got him right away. Instantaneous. Good job, Ali. Beef stroganoff, but with fried potatoes. Oh, dude. Can I swap out the beef for something else? Because I can't really have red meat. Yes? Okay. We'll see how Narshe is doing. I don't know if Sander needs or cares about this mount, but also on the list of potentialities.
Sandra does, I think.
I think Sander does, but I don't think Sander cares, is the stipulation there. And also they were in the queue for something. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Hopefully, like I said in Discord, you get treated with all the love, care, and respect that you deserve all year round, and not just one day, but you know, a little extra today certainly doesn't hurt. Nice toast mount, Allie. Thank you. Yeah, look, listen, I thought of you as I wrote out that message. I survived the family gathering. That's good, buddy. That's good. Cowie's family does one big get together now for Mother's Day, Father's Day, and a birthday. So it's just one big confab. And I'm like, okay. We'll go in here in a second. Just waiting to see what do. When is that? That's a good question. I have no fucking idea. June 1st, I think. Thank you, Cowie. Thank you, Cowie. You know, those wings really go with that glam as well as them.
I love them. They go with almost everything that I like to wear.
Is this the one with the when it flies? It has a thingy. You went 1,500 miles to avoid family gatherings.
Yeah.
I feel you there, husbando. I feel you there. I can help if you need a body after this CC match is over. Gotcha. We're just waiting for a response from Narshe to see if they're cutscenes, then it'll be over. Gotcha. So that's your door, BRB. Understood. Okay, let's play Retainer Roulette. Sorry, that's me asking you to pay my debt. Listen, Allie always gets paid, one way or another. Varsity needs to cough up the cash. Let's see, I'm wiping your phone to use as a temporary phone for your mom, since she broke her Flip 6 last night. That's how you're spending Mother's Day? Yeah, while she's in Panama. My mom loved the carnivorous plants I got her for Mother's Day. That's good. That's good. Gotta look after them. At least the ones that deserved it. I was blessed to have an awesome mom who didn't answer her phone today. It's like, I woke up early to call you. Nope, no reply. Did she reply to you, Mimi?
She hasn't even seen the messages. She hasn't been online.
She hasn't been online? Okay, so she's probably dead. Or, look, listen, with my mom, it's one or two options. Either she's dead or she's out at a casino gambling away. That's just my mom. That's how she rolls. What did I say? I don't need I already have like 1,000 broccoli. I don't need any more broccoli. I'm good there. Put that there. That's left over for making Dove a set of gear. So let's go sell some stuff. My dad's birthday is on the 30th, and with Mother's Day and Father's Day 2 weeks on either side of it, we have gone with the ease of combining it all. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Especially since your dad really isn't fussed. My mom also likes casinos, and though she doesn't roll, she just pulls slots. Yeah, that's what my mom does. She just goes and takes as little money as possible and does some slot machine funsies, and that's fine. It's harmless. There's no addiction there. It's just her, when on occasion does win a few $100 and gets to treat herself. I have 2 quotes from my mom. I still remember after all this time. You can solve any situation with a hacksaw. True. And stop touching my butt. You know what? Let's see. Gotcha. Alright, so we'll get going here. Oh, did Narshay log in? I just didn't notice. Oopsies. I remember some of this fight. Something about a sword being up or a sword being down. And then moving, I forget. I've already forgotten.
Well, you get older, the sword goes down a lot. But
oh, it never even comes up.
Oh.
Dee's mom once gave me $20 to use the slot machines, and I felt so bad, even trying to, that I gave it back.
Wow, you didn't even use it up?
Dude, no, I'm not a gambling person.
You put the money in the slot, and then you yank on it, and then you potentially win.
Freaking awful when you lose. No, it's not for me.
I gambled once in Vegas. I put $1 in the machine, pulled it, like, yeah, that's me. We did as well. Your mom is something? Yeah. No, like, listen, moms can be characters. They're just people like everybody else.
Sorry, I fully was on schedule to finish what I had to finish, but then I wiped.
What were you playing?
So. Expedition.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
on a PC, or did it just behave so badly that you actually had to play it on console?
So, see, I have this thing called a computer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a potato.
Wow.
So it's functioning really well on my computer.
Bougie ass.
Yeah, get him, Asm. Unrestricted. Let's go. I figure once we'll work on these EXs, and once we finish the EXs around 7.3, we can start on the raids, and ideally by then we'll have more 750, 760 gear. And then it'll be slightly easier to get through. I know the 4th raid for Pandemonium is apparently easy now, but
you can sleep through it almost.
But what if we made it even easier? I don't know where this shit is.
We were clearing it in about 3 minutes.
Oh, wait, must be nice. Must be nice. This Wii. Oh, I didn't check if anybody was there. All right, let's find out. Imagine playing enough to gear up all classes. Gross. I know. Do it synced? I dare you? No. No, I don't want to. One of those who probably makes a living off of blackjack tables because I'm decent at keeping track of the cards, but it uses way too much. I can only imagine the amount of focus that's required for that. Okay, don't teabag me with your Phoenix, please.
He has no.
Oh shit! Let's go.
To tea you.
What do we need for this? Positions. All right. I think I was on the G.
I, as always, was Big B.
Big B. Gotcha. Most casinos will kick you out for card counting, though. Yeah, they have to catch on to you, right? I'm sure that's something that they look out for. You gamble every day by driving to work.
Yeah, but I can play Expedition 33 and you can't.
Lake, that is me going to Costco. Fucking Christ.
You guys, go away. Mute yourself again like you belong.
Such rich.
Boomers everywhere.
I
love this music so much. You're playing blackjack? I don't think I've ever played blackjack. I've forgotten when I need to be. Alright, so she can do the sword thing here. Look at her sword. It's down. What does that mean?
On your guard.
Okay.
Underneath.
Underneath. Get into here and then resolve this first and then go to your positions.
Try this.
Asm? Asm's just... You know what? I respect it. She's alive. That's all that matters. Language streamer? Wow, I'm sorry. I will do better.
That was less I go to your positions as it was a spread.
I'm kind of something about 1 and 3. And enumeration. I'm doing interview prep, but oh, the war flashbacks of it. I hope it goes very well for you, Rosa.
Enumeration is 1 and 3.
My locks are as the wind.
I hope you get the gig. I'm rooting for you. Enumeration is 1 and 3. Otherwise, back here to Narnia.
Strong
Spread
and
after.
free.
I've heard that order before. I don't know what that means. Seen all the good vibes? Yeah, no, seriously, Rosa. Fingers crossed,
That
dude.
means proteins are coming out. Don't kill each other.
You've done well.
I mean, it's not bad
Colossus.
getting proteins. It's better than getting conteins.
But the battle has only just begun.
That joke was a content.
Wow. Hey, my marker's way over here. Sorry, coming through. Nailed it. Go in there and assert your dominance. Hey, we didn't see this last week. Should I be alarmed?
Yes, we did. This is
I'll slaughter
Alive.
you all.
Oh my god, we didn't skip sword.
Literally words.
Dodge this if
we've literally never skipped this.
Feel like I've forgotten everything. They can ask my thoughts. Final Fantasy 14 MSQ.
Everyone ready?
No, everybody middle. Gotcha. I'm glad she died. Because, geez, oh, what's this? Oh, these actual dancer weapons, right? No, these are sage weapons. I can't make out what they are. This band, literally, this group is cursed, honestly. Proteans are coming up. Are we starting Mass Effect 3 again? I would like to this year for sure, Sander. I've only played it once, so I definitely want to get back in there and do it again. Make more bad decisions. Alright, so 22, got it. Excuse me. Hopefully this is the week that we get this. So in trials like this with 8 people and 2 stacks, how do you, so we set up the groups before that, so whenever you have healer group stacks like that, it's usually affected by, it's not, we call them healer group stacks because that's what normally who gets attacked with that sort of thing. Beforehand, we'll set up the groups. We'll split up 4 people one side, 4 people the other side, and then that's where you go. For this, we're just winging it because it's a older fight. But yeah, most groups will have it set up before you even pull.
There's some semblance of coordination zone.
I'm just being a streamer.
Such rich,
I'm just being a streamer.
exquisite ether. My hair shimmers with anticipation.
It's kind of based on clock spots too. Yeah. Which is why you see the markers right here, because we all have designated positions. My position is right here, which we set up at the very beginning. I was talking through that, so but yeah, that's the sort of thing that gets
On your guard.
designated. Her
Outside
sword
of
is
our
up.
ring.
Underneath.
Try this. Have at you.
But most groups that you'll go into like this Stova will usually
Spread at the wall.
No, we're all over here. It's fine. It's okay. Skinny thoughts. Varsity, like the hero that he is, gave up his spot. I respect it. I have a hard time seeing who's stacked. But yeah, no. It's definitely delegated beforehand. Otherwise, it's like, and that's another thing when I say that you have to consider your role and where you're at. Like, this is my spot right here, so I'm always gonna be around this spot because this is my marker.
My locks are as the wind.
So I don't have to worry about any of this. I just need to find where my letter is and then go there.
Soft, strong, and free.
Spread.
It's such a thing that not normal, so that's good. You know, it's a lot of things that we take for granted that because we have been doing this before, that we don't really go over.
You've done well to last this long. But the battle has only just begun.
But ask your questions over. This is how you learn. This is how you pick up on the nuances that are part of this thing. The laugh. Wow, this is a mechanic that we haven't seen before.
Oh, is this a new meme?
Oh. But is this insatiable?
No, that's the next expansion. Wow, look, listen. We did it. Did we get the... Oh, nice. Good luck.
Oh, I guess I have this dragon ready. Oopsie.
I rolled a fucking 2. Oopsies. Yay! Congrats, anybody! I went 69. Nice. The 38. Rip. we have the two sides. And like also like we started to do sort of partial mount farms for Psyche on Thursday. We only did it once, but she is interested in doing more of these. So, but as you can see here, you can see the markers here, and this is for each player on where we're gonna stand. So it's just a lot of little things like that that decide where you go, what you're doing.
Perfect.
My hair shakes
Beautiful.
with anticipation.
Beautifully done.
I'm sitting here like, hell yeah, countdown, and then he pulls it 5 seconds anyway.
That's what he wants.
He usually finishes quickly.
Wow.
Now he's just being mean.
The thing is, remember where you at. Because underneath.
Try this.
Mommy. The amount of times I have gotten lost on a platform and I just don't know where I'm at. Like right there, I was over here by fucking A and 2, and my spot was on the opposite side.
It's back to the wall.
Please rest, Ray.
My body. Well, for me, Dova, is I have my buffs at like 200%. Yeah, I mean, mines are pretty big up here as well, as you can see. To work on keeping my rotation up better as well. Today, I could not keep your songs on time or your dots.
My locks are as the
No, my body. I thought I was in the wrong spot, but I'm not. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna get yanked anyway.
Soft, strong and free.
I'm coming, your body. I almost blanked there. I didn't know. Like, I got nothing. Okay, well, I guess I just do nothing. I just hang out. No, I gotta go stand in the enumeration. Oopsies. Don't do that.
You've done
Don't
well.
leave your enumeration buddy all alone.
But the battle has only just begun.
I love that laugh.
It's a good laugh. It's very strong.
I'll slaughter you all.
This new mechanic, I don't think we've seen this one yet. I just say it into voice chat because that's gonna be like, oh, you think you're funny.
Dodge this if you
Kinda.
can.
Kinda.
I'll make it.
Hey, got us some out last time, whatever it takes.
Sure. I ain't scared. I should be, but I'm not.
Hello.
As I'm trying to fucking murder
I didn't
me.
even see you because you were blending with the background.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. I offer up my blood.
Feel my fury.
Oh my god, we can feel her fury. Well,
Did we get that sage weapon 3 times in a row?
I think so,
Yes, we
yeah.
have.
I think the game is sending a message to play Sage. I think so.
Feeling Smart. Sage. Get it?
Can you explain that one?
Yes.
Oh, no,
so-
okay, to go inside is
look,
cool. No,
yeah,
no, we
gotta
gotta
go. Bye. Goodbye.
Oh no, somebody declined. Okay.
gotta
Someone
let me open
thinks
the
they're
chest.
funny. Oh, it was just Asm. Gotcha. I thought it was.
She could have teleported away and then we'd all know what's happening.
It's okay. The message is, Varsity, that we're gonna get the rest of our Barbie mounts today. That's the message. Get some drum practice in. Drum away, dude. Work up that that drum muscle memory. And then reheat your pizza. Enjoy your food, dude. And again, if you ever have any questions, we have lots of folks here that are very good at teaching.
Exquisite.
And then I can also answer your question, just not as well.
My
But you know.
hair shimmers with anticipation.
And when you're feeling comfortable with what you're doing, we could always, get you in here to do some of the stuff. Are you gonna die a lot? Probably, but you know what? That doesn't stop me from doing stuff. I sure do eat shit and die all the
Oh
time.
no, God.
Ah.
Underneath.
Underneath.
Try this.
Why do you hate me?
Have at you.
fucking, fucking blasted. You got kicked. Wow, Varsity got kicked. I got murdered.
Also stacked.
I'm laughing. I can't accept it.
She's gonna fucking die. Wait, I got this. The servers were having issues earlier. A bunch of people on a lot of servers got kicked earlier. And it wasn't even like the entire server because Christopher stayed online, but I got kicked right out the server. So I don't know. Maybe the servers are having issues today. It's just one of those days.
My locks are as the wind.
Surely this is Ali's fault? Wow. Why so? I'm coming. Nailed it.
Free.
What happened to your body? I was in the enumeration with them. I mean, Varsity, one could make the argument that if you paid your debts to Ali, Ali would be able to pay for the server bill and we wouldn't be getting kicked out.
You've done well to last this long.
So, is Ali to blame here, honestly? Dinos won't pay for itself. No, it will not. I'm sorry, buddy. I thought I was in it. I saw you scoot up for uptime. I guess I didn't scooch up with you, and that's where we had the oopsie. Oopsies.
I'll slaughter you all.
I was hitting Underkeep and Final Boss when the DDoS happened. Yeah, I was crafting.
Dodge this if you can.
Or I need a few more tank busters to drive the point home. What's going on, Zamring? Welcome on in. Alright, wait for that to go. Do its thing, move in. No, she's fucking dead. Bring her back.
Feel my fury.
Oh, I guess I should have moved out of the way when she jumped at me, right?
Place.
We're on the south.
We did it. Alright, was the Azam sacrifice a success? No, that's a good looking staff though. What's this look like? It's a Dragoon spear. That's a pretty good looking spear, I'm not gonna lie. Do I want it? No. But it looks good. I like the base model for some of these weapons. I'm curious as to what they'll look like. I'm assuming they haven't come out yet. Have they? I don't know. I don't think we have the crafted versions of these yet. So we have 8 clears, 1 mount. A shiny version in 11.0, probably. Will we get the shiny version for her weapons before we get the shiny weapons for SOSEX? That's the question.
A theory that Rosa had was that they haven't released SOS EX yet because it's going to be the next Ultimate.
Yeah, so they're waiting for them. I mean, I guess we'll find out soon. Because they're going to be Ultimate? Gotcha.
Exquisite ether.
They skipped a bunch of Stormblood
My
for 80s
hair
as well.
shimmers with anticipation.
So there's precedent for it. Ooh.
Yeah, but it was like Susanoo and stuff.
Give them Season not Unreal, Ultimate, and then give us the SOSEX weapons.
Yeah.
Everybody will be happy then, right? Get out the way.
Cool.
Brady said wall.
Try this.
Well, I mean, I tried.
I thought he said pool. I was like, what?
Have at you.
Should have started the fight. Hungry snacks.
Urian J. Oh my god, Urian J Ultimate. We actually have to read in Old English to pass the trial. Well, it's probably a bad spot for Leyland. Okay, use the Leyland as much as we can. It's fine. We don't really. We'll get the most of the benefit out of them, so it'll be okay.
My legs are as the wind.
Varsity's on the way. You did it. Nailed it. There we go. And there's a quiz in the middle of a fight like Prime. Oh no. Not math. If MathBot taught us anything is don't give this community either larboard and starboard or counting to do. Please spare us now. A quiz on 14, Lord. Please no. Oh, that was a little early. That's a good laugh.
I'll slaughter you all.
Even if she wants to murder us.
Mommy?
Dodge this if you can.
Koda_07 gifted a tier 1 sub to V1 Tanny.
Thank you, Coda, for giving that sub. Appreciate that. Thank you. Let me know what you'd like to vote for our cooking stream. I haven't added the votes yet because I've been in content, but I can do that now. Hey, good luck. Hey, congrats, Ray got it. Yay! What the fuck? What was that?
No one wants mounts today, apparently.
Apparently. Wait, did it rock?
No, but we had a 4 and a 12 roll.
Oh. Oh, 412. But thank you very much, Coda, for continuing to
thematic to win it with a 4.
You know what? You get 2 votes, Coda. Let me know what you want to vote for.
But
Let me update this real quick. Ashley wanted 10 for the UK, so that brings it up to being ahead by 1 vote. I think I appreciated what bad at math was until that boss. I guess the baseline in my area it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, and again, it's just. I think
it's 2 more for the mount.
I think part of it was we were caught off guard, but then it persisted, right?
I'm re-rolling so that I can use totems if I need to. This is just my ult.
How many totems do you have now, Brady?
30.
2 for the poison? Gotcha. That's not too bad.
Such rich.
I will add them after this poll, Coda, and thank you very much as well.
My hair shimmers with anticipation.
One thing I'm good at math. The only math I am good at. Gotcha. See, me always fighting with someone that argues 1 is a prime and 2 is not. And watching them die because they're wrong. That's me! I'm the one who dies because I think I got it right and then I don't have it right at all.
Underneath?
Try this.
No! Oh shit, I just killed Iggy. Wait, did I kill Iggy? Iggy was up here and I was over here, so I don't think that was me. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13.
I very much love you.
But I was out here in the outer circle. I thought I killed Brady.
You need to go to your marker. Your my marker. Traicionero.
Oh, what the fuck? I feel like Ray came over to look at my dumbass and then just went back. Like, okay, he's dead again. The servers killed you both? The snapshot? Yeah.
You heal. Go ahead.
Too late, snapshot.
Rude.
That shake it off got you. The shake it off really did. It's like,
Not really. Good
you
job.
know, we tried. We there was an effort. 1 and 3. I am over here.
So strong and
Iggy, look, that is so close. It's okay. I trust Iggy.
You know, I could have. But I chose
I saw
not
the
to.
intrusive thought when you nudged a little bit closer, but then you backed away. I was like, okay. I would have respected it. It was almost there. Iggy
Nah,
could
your
have.
double weekend badge is enough.
You've done well to last this long.
Right. And go to your marker
But the battle
solo.
has only just begun.
The funny thing is, I was keeping an eye on you in case Azam was going to murk you and cover. But nah, you're right on top of me. It's what I fucking get, I guess.
You know what? That's the reason why I was there. I was so afraid
I actually have not intentionally killed Solu today at all.
because she just keeps blasting me in Ex2 and here that I was on the wrong side
I
as
will
a whole.
laugh every time though.
That's true. That's fair.
Dodge this if you can.
No, I can't dodge shit. Have you not been watching stream Barbie?
I'll make it quick.
You know, brown on brown protects brown, I guess.
That's true. Look,
There's
listen.
nowhere to go.
Look, oh yeah, just look at me, my 1 HP. Murder. Oh yeah, she's got the giggles now.
Yeah, Barney was on the other side. You were on that side. One of you was going
Feel my
down.
fury.
I'm on the wrong side. Mordor. And we didn't even get a mount from me getting blursted 3 times. It's okay. It's fine. We'll get through it at some point.
So, what happened there?
I had a shared tank buster,
Mhm.
and it's huge. It's really fucking huge.
Mhm.
Neobari was on one side of me, and Solo was on the other. So I ran
Yeah,
one
guess
way,
where
and then
she
I
went?
ran back.
And guess who got left at 1 HP? Me! I'm the one who got blasted. It's okay, I can take it with you. I'll just pop Modern Ward. That way I don't have 1 HP. I'll have 3. This one is really stingy with drops. I remember from the farms you and Azam did before. Yeah. There's always one. There's always one that just feels bad. And I don't know why the drop rate is
We've
that
already
way.
gotten more drops, Rosa.
Than your
with
other
this
group did?
Yeah. The
Damn.
other group almost all went to totems.
Jeez. Rubicante wasn't too bad. But he did hold out on us a fair bit.
My hair shimmers with anticipation.
I will forever hold it against Shinryu and Hades for just taking forever to give us our mounts. Those were actually, it was so much.
On your guard.
Those fights for this community were a lot. You send Shinryu, Gribber, whenever you want.
Cool.
Try this.
There was a wee little spot for me. But alas, it wasn't meant to be.
Under the stack.
For the record, once she does the turning cleave, you can move in. You don't have to stay against the wall. Unless, of course, it's a stat.
That one should be. Have they not added it to Moogle Tome? Should we get? No, that's not until August. We have a while to go before Moogle Tome event.
My locks are as the wind.
All right.
Strong and free.
I appreciate the restraint. She could have done it, but she didn't.
Like I said, I haven't actually tried to murder you at all today.
It's just subconscious murders, and that's fine. They happen all the time.
You've done
I can't even imagine how fast Shinryu would be, though. Like, legitimately, that would be...
only just begun.
I feel like that would be seconds.
I'd kill you all in the name of love.
Sure. She would, too.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Happy little accidents. Isn't there a phase change? There is, yeah. I just don't know what would get skipped. In that fight. Just because I haven't done it since Shadowbringers? No, Stormblood. Or in Shadowbringers. Yay! Good luck. Surely somebody will roll higher than double digits. Well, you know, higher than single digits. But
I rolled a greed 4.
Congrats, Marche.
You still need this one as well. So
Haha! What was that, Pretty?
You still need this one?
Yeah, I don't have it yet. Also, I'm content to keep going until you get yours too. I know a lot, but you've been putting in work here and you've been helping us out, so I want to get you them out.
I agree.
And because you can actually use the totems for decent if you want to.
I don't think I have that many totems. I only have 36.
I have 39 at the moment.
Search for item. Yeah, I got 36. It's not too bad, actually, when you think about it. If we got...
She starts to go through a tunnel
there. And me saying that, Pretty, but you're all getting your mount is totally not me setting this up in 2 years from now when I want wings on my alts.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to make a...
No. Nashe is like, bye. No, Nashe's there, ready to go.
Listen, I have rocks to go collect.
Wow. Are we going to do that after you do maps with us or before?
What, the rocks?
There's rocks in maps.
There's rocks in maps.
Yeah, not maps. Never.
It should be a CHD in 87. Oof. I tried to sell him and 40% was your best. Okay, well, we can definitely revisit that, Rosa. For sure. I'm not mad. Again,
Shinryu doesn't have a glider.
No, they do have a mount, don't they?
They have a mount, but not a glider.
Yeah.
My hair shimmers with anticipation.
Listen, they're all ponies. So, Gwibber, pony, whatever it is, Kamui, Capone.
I'm actually shocked that Rosa has not asked me to help her with Shinryu, because she knows I'll do any of the Xenos instances.
Maybe that's why. Oh, I got kicked in the face. That's why you were talking shit.
You deserved it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Try this.
No. Okay. Can I please get hit by more mechanics? Jesus Christ. Please don't hit me with more mechanics. I really don't want to get hit by more mechanics.
Under Fox Words.
Foxtrot, unicorn. Wait, did we all go to our actual clock spots? Wow. We finally did it. Go us. Also, Azam, the last 6 months, writing like a scholar in a monastery is true. By candlelight. Got her bird feather and ink fountain. It's true.
My locks are as the wind. Soft, strong, and free.
I don't think there's anything like a monastery with what she's... Listen, that doesn't stop authors at all about making stories like that in monasteries. That's fine. It's okay. They need hobbies as well.
You've done well to last this long. But the battle has only just begun.
Time for the laugh. Oh, I did mean to ask because this is a pertinent point. Wait, do you even want to bother doing a new EX this coming weekend with the field contents coming? Because that's going to eat us all up. Field content's coming our way.
Oh no, look out!
Wow, Azam. We did it.
I didn't even fuck with you, man.
We did it. You know, that's fair. If it wasn't for a bored monk and a pea plant, I'm not going to look too much into it. Yeah, so with the field content coming out on the 27th, is it? We'll have to consider that because obviously we're going to want to be doing a lot of the field contents, getting in there and leveling up and doing whatever we're going to do.
But we will need to take breaks and hydrate.
It's true, as we all should. Covers weird. Despite me covering Azam, the splash damage still happened around her and blasted me a little bit. Don't get that this monk is typically the fall. Oh.
And he fucking ethereal shifted to me instead.
Both of you assumed I know where my shift button is, and I didn't just full on sprint at you.
Such rich,
I mean,
exquisite ether.
Was basically perfect.
My hair shimmers with anticipation.
There's the mixed pea plants, breeds together is a gotcha. Got it, I understand. Alright, what's going on though, Kev? Welcome on in, dude.
On your guard.
So I think it's just varsity and me for mounts now. Oh, double. Can I get hit the third time? Don't tempt her, she will.
I'm ready.
Cool.
Whoa.
Try this.
I respect that it's always me in varsity getting blasted by that up against the wall. Alright, she's up, so it's going to be right across the path. I shouldn't get here. Nice, okay. I'm understanding. Ignore the 2 stacks, though. That part isn't... That does make me the understander. But... not quite enough to like fully understand. Also, by the way, if you are interested, we are going to be watching the next episode of The Last of Us on Solo Cord after stream here. Is that the stacks are for decoration? It's true. It's very much true.
My locks are as the wind.
And then after we finish up Barbie here, we'll be on to The Last of Us.
Strong and free.
No, we'll be on to maps. Maps, that's what I'm going to say. I was trying to get the enumeration correct and not get anybody killed.
Ew.
Don't you maps? You used to love maps.
I mean, back when shit dropped for us, yeah.
Dodge this, impossible. Maps of us, the maps of us.
You've done well to last this.
Not the maps of us. I'm back on Ultros, but I'm here for maps. Gotcha. Thank you for letting me know. I do like to mentally know who says they want to come along. Man, I'm just thinking about cake donuts now.
I'll slaughter you all.
It's a good question. I'm not sure.
Dodge this if you can. I'll
Isn't it
make
Zero's
it
VA?
quick.
What?
Isn't it Zero's VA?
I see you, troll ass.
That's because Iggy's covering me. I'm way more bold when Iggy's covering me. Oh. Ah, marble. I have 2 marbles. I'm good. May the others enjoy their marbles. I was doing some homeworld only shit, so I had to go back. Yeah, no, I get that.
Wait for these weapons. They're so pretty.
I get that. Right, do me a favor and DM me so I don't have to find you in the list. So we had audio and JP. Here we go. No, I'm not gonna do. She does aras in thing. You have my attention.
I don't know if it's Zero's voice actor, but whoever it is, I want them to call and just laugh into my voicemail.
So I tell you about how Bungie might lose a lawsuit. Bungie, the developer of Destiny?
It says Sheena Batesi.
Who?
Nidhana Azima Barbaration.
Nidhana?
Yep.
Oh.
And Azima.
I'm trying to remember who Nidhana even is.
The alchemist.
Our beloved elephant lady.
Yeah.
Right, the elephant lady.
Yeah, who Matya is in love with.
I mean, with a voice like that, who could blame him?
I mean, the versatility of pulling off that accent and then doing Barbie too. And you said Azima as well?
Yes.
Damn. I mean, the professional VAs, right?
Exquisite
They're
either.
it's ridiculous how much they can do.
My hair shimmers with anticipation.
Yeah, that's Nidhana's VA.
Do you think Nidana calls Matthew on the link hole and just laughs in his room?
Only if he pays enough for it. It's like cameos, but in 14.
Oh no, God.
And if, actually caught some fish for him, he'd... Why am I like this? He'd have money.
Underneath.
Try this.
I did it. I only got 1 stack instead of 2. We call that progress. There's a big lawsuit about how the physical copies of the game... Oh, I'm just fucked. Oh, come on! I was like, surely I shall be safe here. Surely I will not get hit. Proceeds to get blasted. Okay, that's cool. There's a big lawsuit about how the physical copies of the game and stuff promote a specific thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's been permanently removed from the game. And the problem stems from Bungie also not having the data for that thing too.
My legs are as the wind.
They lost the hard drive. Are they Square Enix? They lost the hard drive? That's big Square. Sorry, that's big SquareSoft energy, not Square Enix. Don't blame me, Nix, for SquareSoft's buffoonery. Some are very obvious, like Ardbert Oshan. Others are in the same fight, and you don't realize, really. I mean, that's beautiful. That's just when you've honed your art to the point where you can make that many different voices, and not be what's the word? I'm looking for the word here. You know, they can't discern whether it's you or not. Please understand, Square Enix is a small indie company who tries their hardest. Give me my goddamn mm-hmm. Okay, but Varsity, why did they lose the entirety of Final Fantasy VIII then?
I'll make it quick.
Even small indie companies don't do that. Let's go, Asm. I got Mono Ward and Iggy covering me.
Okay.
I'm so powerful. Okay, but not that one. That one hurts. Oh, wow. Wow. Brady's down. Ray's down. I'm down. Brady, why'd you die outside?
Asm came over with me and Ray, and then I tried to move over to the Ray's space, and then the only place that was left was the wall.
Oh, poor Brady. Okay, yeah, no. Dale.
You just wanted to share. It's okay.
Just wanted to share. Let's see, it got put next to pizza boxes and tossed by mistake. Apparently. Apparently that is what happened. But yeah, Final Fantasy VIII.
You did get a tooth out of it.
Sure.
Wow. Call it now. Somebody in the near future will find the FF8 source code on a used computer in Akihabara.
Maybe. Would Square Enix even... I mean, Square Enix would probably just buy it and then do nothing with it and sit on it and then be like, see you later, nerds. You want Final Fantasy VIII? Here you go. We put out a remake already where we just added an HD face to everybody since they were 3 pixels in the original. Nimia and Haloni are the same VA, for example. Wow. Again, versatility. It's just, we had Final Fantasy VIII Remaster.
I was disoriented getting out of the middle for the clock spots.
Really? You mean your whole fucking marathon across this whole left side of the platform wasn't just because, you know, happy fun times? Doing a tour?
Yeah.
Having a little thing. Also, by the way, tomorrow morning...
if I'm not coming for you, Solo, it's not intentional.
Mm-hmm. If you are interested, tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern...
Sometimes I try to kill it.
It's true. Psyche's going to be live.
It's just a scenic.
Starting off.
Similar to FF7 Remake / Rebirth. In case of cash flow emergency, release 4K graphics update of FF8.
You know, I don't think 8 would be the go-to for that. I don't think they like 8, considering how they've treated it. I don't know what they would even go to for that kind of create some emergency. I have a complaint. Why does the relic for moon stuff have to be split into like 9 separate tools? Because your level, the entire purpose Varsity is to level up with it from level 10 all the way to 100. So as you level, I did it on my alt on Daystream, where they give you like the first tier is up to level 50, and then after that, each segment is per increments of 10. Which she said, yeah. So that's just because of how the system works for low levels who haven't really touched crafting and cleared endwalkers. So it's meant to help them. As you can see here, I got my stuff over here. I'm slowly working through them. I have 5 of these relics now. I really like the look of them. If you're leveling first and foremost, right? Yes. This is, I mean, it's meant to be both, right? It's not meant, if you're in Endwalker and haven't touched crafters, then they're targeting a specific audience, right? Because if you're new to the game, you can't touch it, you can't use it, you can't get until you finish Endwalker. So it's meant to be a little bit of both, cover a wider variety of players. But yeah, this is it has double die channels, which, by the way, Leveling and suffering. It's not too bad. Now that I've cottoned on to how it works, it's not that bad. It's still a lot of work, but it's only 317 crafts, provided RNG doesn't fuck you over. Spoiler alert, it's gonna fuck you over. But yeah, no, these are pretty cool. I want to go for like a real, an authentic look where you normally have like a brown handle. Or a nice blackened handle there, and then your saw blade is actually like yellow. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Bright, but see, here's the problem with this and the way it dies. It doesn't die very well. Like, it dies well with some colors, but there's a color gradient here, so you need a light color in order for you to not notice the gradient all that much. But if you go with something like, you know, where is it? Well, it wasn't doing it earlier. Yeah, right there, you can see it right there. You can see how it's much more pink along the tip, and then it gets darker the further it goes back towards the handle. So on some of the, but I'd use this right here, neon yellow. Handle probably needs to be a darker, deeper color. Yeah. Now it looks like I'm fucking working with Stanley tools. Equally, you can go with the Makita look, which has a turquoise sort of color. That is not dark enough. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Makita. Say it right, dumbass. With a sort of turquoise there and a blackened blade. That doesn't look too bad. But yeah, but the tools are great. They get easier the more that you do. I've gotten 5 completed as of this morning, and the amount of points I'm getting. Cobalt brown works. I'm gonna see. Cobalt brown. Cobalt. Which one's cobalt brown? Oh, you got that walnut look. Son of a bitch. You like that dark, deep walnut look. Got it. Ready whenever? Okay, whatever. So, I mean, some people don't have scripts though. These give people the tools without having to grind other currency. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a good system. I think it covers a wide spectrum of crafters and play styles. So I think it's fine. Again, my only problem is with A3 recipes. I'm fucking looking at you, A3 recipes. Whoever at Square Enix came up with A3 recipes and thought that was a good idea. Good fucking god. I've cranked out some of my A3s, but some of them are like... The level of RNG required to get an A3 gold level completion is just ridiculous. If they want cash, they will release almost anything. I mean, fair, but I think that there's bigger titles than 8 that they would want that would get more cash. Like Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics would be nice. Give us X3, a brand new title would be nice as well. Ash, you're not wrong. But yeah, A3 missions are just... I came across some brand new A3 missions that are just actually...
exquisite ether.
It's a lot.
My hair shimmers with anticipation.
Mine too, Bessie. Mine too.
On your guard.
Sword is up. Don't be right there. Yep.
Cool.
Try this.
I tried to make room for you, Varsity. I'm sorry.
Have at you.
Under his stack.
Thank you, Iggy, for the cover. The crafts themselves sync. It won't get easier with higher level gear. It depends. They might have overlooked something and only capped it to, like, you know, whatever our current eye level is. Kind of like how they did with Eureka. So it depends. We'll find out in 7.3 when we get the new crafted gear, because you'd best bet I'm gonna show up on day one with my fully melded, fully everything, new shiny gear, tools, all of it. And I'll test it out for sure and let you know, but maybe. It depends. I think it's based off of level, not necessarily eye level of your gear. So I think A3 was, if I'm being honest, I think A3 was tuned to the 7.3 set of gear. That way you can come back and you can do what you want and have your field day with the tools then and whatever you're trying to catch up with. But I don't think they'll get more difficult. I think this is where they're at. It could be something new where it does do that, but they haven't done that before. So, will it be weird for when we're at level 110? Maybe? We won't know for a couple of years as to how they programmed it to scale. Thank you, Iggy, for taking that tank buster.
He had no choice.
Because from when I've
chosen to walk over there.
That's true. Because what we've seen with what we've seen with what's it called?
I don't know who gets it.
As I've leveled up with Fu, it said it's her level that matters, not her gear, her eye level, or her stats. So I don't know. We'll find out. Unless there's a little bit that I missed. Let's be honest. There's actually very much a chance that they said that it's explicitly stats and not level, but I don't know.
Oh no, God.
Oh, I got clipped anyway. I thought I was slick.
On to me.
Try this.
I did it. I didn't kill anybody with my thing.
Have at you.
No. Oh no, Ray's dead.
A bunch of y'all didn't stack and it shows.
Wow, I can't believe.
They got doubled.
I can't believe Azim didn't stack with us.
I was in the Venn diagram. What are you talking about?
My legs are as the wind.
A likely story. Mistakes were made. It's okay. He's okay. I come to one. I stand in here.
Strong and free.
No, my body. My body's fine. Where are we? All right, so pop that.
You've done well to last this long.
Get back into our position where we need to be over here.
But the battle has only just begun.
Get our dot back up so we can keep doing work. That's right, Franco. Just keep on dancing. Solu dies and Franco keeps dancing.
This if you can. I'll make it quick.
Holy shit! Murdered. Wow, there you go, Allie. 100%. No, I left too early. Rip. I know, I'm sorry. I left too early and everything. He's dead, so am I. Are we going?
Feel my fury.
You're free from ill make fates. Nice.
Know your place.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna die again. It's okay. Was it worth it? Did we get the mountain for the blood sacrifice? Nope. It's okay. No. I'd like to report a murder. Was it me killing Ray on accident? Because I wasn't at my spot like I'm supposed to, my clock spot, and I ran right onto her spot.
To just smash
Look, first of all, rule 1 is no spsnitches. So I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything either. I just heard rumors.
Yeah, I just heard a very loud splat sound. And then Varsity was fucking dead. I saw it from Ray. You know what? The disappointment. My mother's never been more disappointed in me than Ray was the way she said that. That was. I felt it to my core. Isagi, and he was like, oh, well, to be fair, Iggy did run at Asm first, but then he was covering her, and then I think he went to target of opportunity, and it just happened to be you right there.
I thought he was running to you, and I was just gonna stand there, but then he just disappeared.
I also thought he was going for you, Solu, so I gave you all the met.
Oopsies. No, I saw him making a beeline for Asm. Go on.
The plan was just to go south and stack it on everyone, but it hasn't seemed to have disappeared, so I just chose the next person.
That's right.
No, I stood perfectly still, and I used mid. I was like,
yeah,
okay.
that was your camo. You were not moving. Iggy needs a moving target.
I don't know. I went blind temporarily.
You remember that one time in Biako?
It was more than one time.
Motherfucker chased me across the entire arena.
I missed that fight. That was good times. Sword is down. Move in. Son of a...
It's true, Finny.
You like a T-Rex, can only see movement.
Try this.
That's true. Am I gonna bake cake donuts tonight? Maybe. Do I have the ingredients for said donuts? No.
Spread it all.
But now it's in my head. Spread at the wall. Nailed it. Wait, did I actually not get hit by that for once? Jesus. Who am I? If I'm not getting hit by AoEs, am I still me?
My legs are as the wind.
A question for the ages, honestly.
Soft, strong, and free.
Made it. Go to G. Go to G. Don't be over here. Go to your spot. That's what triple cast is for.
You've done well to last this long.
Thank you.
But the battle has only just begun.
The compliments never end with Barbaricia. Mexican vision is based on movement. It's true. It's true. That's how we do.
I'll slaughter you all. Dodge this if you can. I'll make it quick.
I even addled it. Here we go. Thank you, Iggy.
He spoils you, to be honest.
Yes. Ooh, 4. Is it? Nice! Good luck. Best rolls. Varsity, do we need to have a fucking conversation? I think we need to have a conversation with Varsity about his rolls.
Do we need? Varsity wants it.
I think it does. Congratulations, Varsity.
I know.
On your 6.
Still another story.
Should give it away with that one.
Mm-hmm. Honestly. But hey, you got your mount. We'll do a couple more, and then, you know. I thought I was funny when I said we should do a different one next week because we'd be all done with this one. No.
We're going to get 2 back-to-back.
It's true. This is it right here. The back-to-back, the classic. The classic back-to-back drops of our mounts that we need. Beat your roll. I tend to roll greed, Varsity, because as the host, I go last. So I'm out here rolling greed, not need. In defiance of Yoshi. I'm not sure I want to do that. Yoshi is watching after all.
Exquisite ether.
Brady and I have been requesting certain things for the entirety of Endwalker, and we gotten most of them. So clearly Yoshi P is watching. We were asking for this years ago before it was even announced. So clearly Brady and I have the in. Can you request hats for Riera? No, I want more wings. I'm sorry. Thing is up, don't be on that side. I'm sorry for wasting your cover there.
Try this.
Well. Nailed it.
Have at you.
You need headgear? Okay, but hear me out. I need more wings. I need wings on my back of varying styles. Oh, I'm so sorry. I still got hit. Okay, good. We have to keep it within the realm of possibility. And I need... I'm sorry, but I need the bubblegum emote more than you need than Viera getting headgear. I'm sorry. It's a selfish thing, but I need the bubblegum emote now. Please, Yoshi-P. Yoshida-san. Por favor. Bubblegum emote on the cash shop when? I desire this greatly.
Strong and free.
Nailed it.
Hooray!
Sorry, we were so stacked on top of each other, I thought I had the spread.
It happens.
No, don't need the galaxy. You'll miss out on the bubblegum emote. Varsity, think about how kawaii you would be if
I tend to
you...
jump or wiggle or something like that to make sure it's me.
If you have emote where you can blow a bubblegum bubble. Do you not want to be the kawaii bun boy? I want this for you. As much for myself.
I'll slaughter you all.
You know, I still liked her
Dodge
story
this if you can.
more than any of the other ones that they gave us for this
make it
group
quick.
of NPCs. It was pretty dark. But I thought it was pretty damn solid. Go to G. Nailed it. You're already pretty kawaii? Yeah, you are. Rip. Alright, Brady, it's going to drop both at once now to make up for the lack of back-to-back.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, the two for... Yeah, of course it is. Anything's possible if you imagine
You
hard
see it.
enough. Exactly. He's the villains. I mean, yeah, well, Zemri, yeah, we know that, but, you know, we can't just... We can't just be outright. You know, he can access the emo if he wants. Alright, last one, and then we're off to maps. Yay! It's gonna drop a negative and take Varsity's map. It's gonna drop a yoink. Yeah, it's gonna drop a yoink because Varsity rolled a 6 on his mount. Yo, should be her. You didn't want that mount all that much.
Such rich, exquisite ether.
You ran right face first right into
My
her.
hair shimmers with anticipation.
I was watching you.
To be fair, she's got a very big hack for
I would sell everything, fly to Japan, and cash crash out. I mean, fair. Alright, pay attention. Look at the sword. Sword is down. So I want to be in on this side.
Try this.
I just wanted her to talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Have at you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sword is up. I mean, I could be safe on this side initially, right? Until... Thank you, Iggy.
Wall and spread.
I respect how Azim was literally safe, and then just before the actual mechanic went off, she just ran back in.
Yeah, sometimes my ping is on my side and sometimes it isn't.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't want to be taking up a spot on the wall and preventing a melee from getting uptime.
My locks are as the wind.
Alright, this is the last one, chat. Will we get one of our last two mounts? 1 and 3. I am over here. I go here.
Soft, strong, and free.
It wasn't even me that time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The classic Varsity murder. Did I murder Varsity or did Varsity murder me? We'll never know.
You've done well to last.
So after that, one of us needs to spread away from the other one. That way they don't hit each other with the AoE. And as the black mage, I call dibs on not moving. So I believe that is a Varsity murder.
That's so toxic.
I literally have to stand. I can't do damage and move. Look at me. Don't look at my 2 stacks of triple castle. With that ley line. But then I have to hit another button other than big
I'll make it quick.
big fire. Big fire, go boom. Look at it, we took that together.
feel
I didn't even kill you. What the fuck?
Because I admitted.
I was watching.
Solo roll need.
Are you sure, Brady?
Yeah.
But I always go last.
Not anymore.
That's true. We're coming back here for you next week, Brady. Unless you get sick. Don't get sick though. Yay! All mains. Well, grip it, rip it, and
Or
zip
do.
it.
Don't let us stop you.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Oh no, it's the Gamache.
Oh no! Oh wow. Okay, it's map time. Thank you, friends. I'll reform because crossroad. Blah 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 blah. I know you can do it, but thing, but you know.
I gotta pee.
Yeah. Iggy, are you doing map with us, or you want to do literally anything else?
I would literally do anything else.
Go play Expedition 33. Get ahead.
I'm going to.
Okay, bye. Thank you, Ray.
Bye.
Thank you. Enjoy 33.
Oh my god, spoilers! Oh my god, spoilers, spoilies. I already have the Barbie card, so that's good. Also, Black Mage needs to stand still. That's 2014. Look, listen. I know, but still, if I cannot move. One more mount, and then yeah, if Golbez is next, sure, we'll do Jolbez. Are they next on the list? Let's see. Yeah, I guess no. Mount Ordeals already did. We did to backtrack at some point to get Iggy and Neobody their mounts. Neobody still needs Heidelin's Call, I believe. And I forget which one Iggy needs. But yeah, Jolbez next, and then Zeromas. Your knees still work? Do they though? I think Neo still needs some older ones. Yeah, he needs Mommy, I believe. Crystal Mommy, but we can do that at some point where attendance is lousy. Yeah. But we'll see what we do. We'll see how we're doing time-wise next week. And how Jolbez treats us, because obviously, you know, we gotta get the fight down to begin with. You're out the next 2 weeks anyways. There you go. There you go. Alright. So Finny wanted in on mappage. Brady as well. I'll invite Sanders, since Sanders still on the to get coffer list. Yeah, Darkness, Light, Blue Feather, Wind, Fire. Is that all of them so far? I think so. Return just in time? Yeah, you have a 10-day vacation starting. Very nice. Much deserved. Much deserved, that's for sure. 157, so I'll pop that one. Alright, so Iggy, you're caught up then. Alright, so we have to backtrack once, and obviously if anybody else that needs them, we can, you know, when and as we're able to, go back and get the homies their mounts. We can all have little Bahamuts carrying us around. It's not even remotely little. Urkopacha. This is somewhere in Urkopacha. People have spare maps. I have space. There you go. I need to go gather mine for the day. I don't know how many we have. But yeah, we have room for 4 folks for some mops. Still trying to get to achievements for 20 level 5s. Good luck with that. Bahamut carrying a lazy boy? Yeah. It's me. I'm the lazy boy. I'm right here, I believe. This is me right here. Yeah, Rio's right there. Finny. Oh, look at it right there. Neat. I like the sitting pose. You know whose sitting pose that is 100%. What's her face? Helican Ross's, the way they sit on the throne. Let me open your thing for you. Poor Mimi. There you go. You're welcome. I did right under the microphone. This is very directional, so they didn't get it too loud, but they did hear it. It just wasn't mega loud. That's one of the reasons why I like this microphone. Guess you can go? Alright, I'll grab you here shortly, Neobody. She can't break a nail? No, she can't. I don't even know what song this is, but damn, it's going. She listened to free, it's true. Let's see. See how's this hopping it is. Alright, where's Neobody? So this, yeah, this back. A little bit. I don't need those. This can be thing. This can be thing. Let's put our stuff away here. I don't need to carry this stuff around with me. Sell. What do these sell for anyway? HQ is 7,900. Sure. Churros. I don't care. My lumber goes there. My lumber goes there. And that goes there. Alright, cool. Space. Also, I found no use for these. I really don't care for the Cosmosuit coffer. So I'm gonna give it to my new alts. That way I have level 1s. Well, they're gonna be level 17, 15 whenever they can do the glamour thing. And then they'll be able to run around as sprouts with the with the Cosmosuit coffer. Cause why not? The Final Frontier. But we have room for 3 more folks if you'd like to come along for maps. If not, that's okay. You don't have to take this teleport. I'm just gonna go get a map. And is there anybody in Yaktel? Heritage found. Shaloni. We have a double Shaloni. So we can head there, I guess. Cries and study. No, it's okay, Rosa. We'll look. Brady and I will keep on doing these, and Finny will keep doing these. So we want achievements. I'm gonna do the same with the Star Crew. Jackie, you know, absolutely do it. Put it on your alts, Brady, and just it's gonna be fantastic. I'm just buying material right now for my inevitable explosion of all that material I need to do for the crafter set in 7.3. But once that's done, I'm just gonna give them the finest of glamour from content they can't even get to. What kind of material am I buying? I'm buying a lot of craftsmanship 11s. I bought all the control 12s I would need, I believe. Since it tends to be main hand, offhand, and primary slots, I don't have to worry about control too much. But I'm buying a bit of everything. Control 12s, craftsmanship 12s, because I'll need those for the extra slots. Not really buying CP material because there isn't a single piece of gear that has required CP 12s that I couldn't replace with a CP 10 or a CP whatever. There were 2 Shaloni maps. Where are we going? Somebody with a Shaloni map, please dig it up. We're here? I think we're here. But yeah, mostly control 12s, and then some craftsmanship 12s, and then everything's going to 11s for, you hear baloney map? That's right, like this is where they dig up all the baloney that goes into the game. Free range, grass-fed, cowboy baloney. Only the finest. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to buy anything else with one of the currencies, so I'm just buying materia because I'm gonna need it anyway. So may as well dump it into something I'm gonna need in the next 3 months. I'll be honest, I hated getting baloney. I hated it so much because it's what we had. That's all we could afford for the occasional sandwich at home, like. So I just liked it for that reason. But look, listen, you give me a bologna sandwich or some of those craft slices, like I'll knock one back for the nostalgia of it. It was also what they used to give us on field trips. So I always associated it with field trips because that's where we had it. Yeah, getting bologna sandwiches and your lunch as a child. Yeah. I get that. I get it. It's one of those. It's smell and taste, right? It takes you back real far. Sometimes I miss that, even though I've sworn off. Yeah, no, you know, I think it's because I associated with field trips that I would be like, okay, maybe not so bad, because it meant going outside of what was normal, right? It was going outside to something I hadn't seen or done before, and being introduced to white bread, bologna, mayo, cheese. Yeah, the school trip lunch along with an orange, if you're lucky, and a little carton of milk. And for a PBJ, yeah, no, I get it. Those are just the throwbacks. Like, would I actively go out to the store and buy materials to make that? Fuck no, not even a little bit. Not even a tiny bit. But if it was presented to me, would I be like, okay, sure, probably. I'd be like, okay, just a one little sandwich as a treat. But I certainly wouldn't go out of my way to make that for myself. Ooh, a freebie, nice. I ain't mad at a freebie. We got blanked last week. We got 0 level 5 last week, and I'm 14, so I only need 6 more to finish off my achievement. So it would be nice to get that. Never gotten a freebie before. Very nice. It's nice. It's actually nice getting the do as you just please this way. We have the super soft white bread too. That's such a nostalgia hit. It makes the best grilled cheeses too. I hunger for. I had a tiny dinner, so I'm looking forward to dinner number 2. I have no idea what I'm gonna make. Normally I have leftover stew from Saturday night, but I didn't do that because, again, with the fridge and stuff coming this week, I don't want to have too much on hand. Just so that I don't have to transfer too much. A new fridge, yeah, we're getting new. We had to get new appliances like new fridge, new dishwasher, and a new range in June. It was hard to turn down because they had we were going through Costco. They had a deal where you can mix and match any 3 appliances and you get a certain amount off. So we got $400 off all 3 things total. So kind of hard to turn down a deal where they're like, here goes $400. You know, it's still not too grand that we really had or wanted to drop on that in particular, but it turned out that we could pull it off just because of some investments that Cowie had that came up. So like, okay, well, we can take that and apply it to the house. And I was talking to Cowie about it. It's another thing that getting rid of the old, and they are old. They're like 10 years plus old, and they are Maytag, so they are good quality build. But that's stuff that came with the house, right, from the previous owners. So this will be something that we chose. That's ours. So it gets the house becomes more us than it is currently, just because we're finally putting our stuff in it as opposed to stuff that came with this. So that'll be nice. We already had to replace the washer and dryer, which again, the washer The dryer we inherited was older than me. No joke. It was actually older than me. So it's like, okay, maybe we... I didn't want to replace it, but it was easier to dry stuff outside than it was to fucking do it indoors. I've been thinking of replacing your toilet this year. Yeah, and thankfully that's, I mean, obviously, will you do it yourself, Lake, or is that one of those things that you'll hire somebody? I've had to replace wax. You can do it yourself, yeah, and that one's not too bad. I had to replace a couple of wax rings, and man, was that an adventure on YouTube. Literally nothing of importance. Gamble away. I need currency. Please give me more mathematics. Yeah, toilets are one of those things that seem a little bit daunting initially, but it's actually a pretty easy. You know, we're talking about the actual throne itself, not you know, replacing pipes and all that. Rip. So that won't be too bad of a job. You feel me? No, you went for it, and I appreciate your effort to try and get more currency for me. Thank you for your attempts. Simple enough for me to do. So yes, $200 plus if you're lucky. To pay the plumber. Yeah, plumbing's one of those things that's it's super expensive, and also it's usually worth it. Because I don't fuck with the electricity. Well, you know, heavy electricity like going to walls and all that sort of stuff. And I don't really fuck with plumbing because I don't want to mess that up, because the bill for not coughing up to $200 for the plumber can lead to way more outrageously expensive damage. But for something like replacing a toilet, that's easy mode. That's pretty straightforward. It pops right off. The hardest part is making sure it's seated properly. DIY, damage it yourself, literally. Is make sure that it's seated right, and that's just being strong enough to lift it up and put it down properly. So it's not that big of a deal for me and for you. A plumber visit expensive. A plumber visit within the next 30 minutes because I made it so much worse is very expensive. Yeah. Yeah, it is, Kailasa. Yeah, it is. Hey! Oh, got the little lawn laser. That's cute. Congrats. I'm eyeing a one-piece scent, so those are a little heavier. You need a buddy to help carry it? No, yeah. Are you making the switch over to a bidet? Just, you know, full on more hoses, more water pressure. Speaking of plumbing, I need to turn sprinklers off for tomorrow. Got a couple inches of rain. Jesus Christ. So you were already destined for 3 inches, right, Bowmage? And you're getting a couple more? You are Poseidon's kiss? The kiss of Poseidon. No, look, listen. If I could get Kawi to switch over to a bidet, I probably would as well. It seems like just the better route. Level 4 and out again this week. Yeah, but that was a pretty good go. That was pretty far in. Can't be mad at that. They're seeing another 1.5 inches. Jesus, that's a lot of water. When they measure your rain in inches, you know it's a fucking lot. Normally here they measure it in millimeters, but yeah. Hopefully there isn't much in the way of flooding. Yeah, I said last week or so they got 8 in an hour. Jesus Christ, was it just they just turn on the hose and have it just one long stream of water just pour right down? Christ. Well, I mean, we need the water, right? So kind of need that for you know, living. Sander telling off the box, as one should. Rightfully so. Moo cow. Alright, let's get all of them spawned here. Had a rain event about 9 years ago at the plant I was consulting at. They had about 68 inches in a couple of hours. Roads were flooded with a foot of water on them. Only about 4 feet above the water table. Jeez. Jeez. What's this? This is corduroy. That's a scary kind of rain to get. Whomst is this? Little Leafman. Oh, that's so cute. Why's it got a little... You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want answers to why. Just accept the fact that it is. You gotta unlocking all the fates. It's very cute. If alarming, I am in Urcopacha, so I don't know where everybody else is, but port away. Let's go. Double belly button, double belly button. Dude, little dude needs a... I assume that was like its beard, and it just sort of made a little braid with it. There's a lot going on with that little dude. I was gonna say, that's me after my surgery. Double belly button. No, we're gonna... Looking forward to getting that done. Apparently my nurse is supposed to call me tomorrow, so that way we can talk over stuff. I don't know why, but apparently they do that before surgery, so... Should ask him that. Ask for a double belly button? I think my surgeon's kind of sick of my shit already, Brady. I don't want to antagonize the man that's going to be getting an innie and an outie. Like a belly button, right? Not like in Severance, like a belly button. This curious being was found amongst the wares peddled by a pixie plain merchant. While it does bear resemblance to the leafmen scattered across Ilmeg, that it is able to move raises eyebrows, but inquiring after the reason only elicits impish laughter from the pixie. That's a person that they subjugated. As for like 3, like Total Recall, no, I don't want 3 belly buttons. I want 1. I want 1 cute little belly button. That's all I want. I don't need 3. And plug them into each other like a popper. No. I would rather have 1 dainty little belly button, please. I don't need anything more than that. After all, it's just I mean... There we go. You gotta decorate the corpse vehicle so make it weird. You know what? You're right. So in the future, they wonder. Little tool tip for the minion is this: to summon your little Leafman minion. Definitely a Leafman. The pixie said. The pixie said so. Wow. Well then, Hell, surely the pixies wouldn't lie to us. Extra belly popper as a as a treat. No. Yeah, but I have to keep on living with that for a hot minute. So, although hilarious up front and long term, oh, big yawn. To the right. I'm sure it would be low maintenance when belly button pretty much takes care of itself if you leave it alone. Besides keeping things true. It's true. And then I could have double the navel piercing, right? Surely two wouldn't be trouble. So would they be vertical, Rosa, or side to side? How would that work? Are we talking verticality here? That way they look taller, or walking? No, I don't want googly eyes for my. What if I, if I had to, I could put googly eyes on them. I think vertical personally is more slimming. It's true. It's true. That is how you work with it. Stripes, belly buttons. You want to go vertical for the height. Visual. Nope, wrong button. Alpaca's a fortune, hell yeah. For those interested though, by the way, I believe next weekend we're going to be doing some more Severance Season 2. We watched episode 1 today because Azam was holding me at gunpoint that we couldn't just watch the end of season 1 and not go into season 2. So we'll be doing that. If you want to join us, we do some watch-alongs and hang out in Discord. You gotta study the notes. study the notes. The notes, not the belly buttons. But what if the belly buttons come up in the interview? What if they want to know about double? When you go horizontal, if they'll move your current one so it's it's symmetrical. What if Brady, because of all the shit all the just stupid questions I've been asking, he makes them both be lopsided to match my gallbladder scar. Just okay, you wanted to be opened up again? Okay, here you go. When they ask me if they have any questions. Absolutely not. Please don't get fired before you're hired, Rosa. I'll be like, vertical or horizontal? What are your skills and interests? I know the theory behind extra belly button optimization. It's true. Belly button uptime strats. Let's go. They don't turn it into something that looks like a face. Are they really a surgeon? You know what? I agree, Kailasa. Are they even? Why even bother at that point? I agree. Yes, along the top. Along the top, I have a scar there. That's very hard to see because it's the belly button. So they went in there, snaked their way all the way up, and then gave it the big suck. Belly button relative to true north. What's going on, this guy? How goes your day? Day's going pretty good. Day's going pretty good. Even though my camera's losing its shit right now. Doing pretty good. We got some more mounts. We got some current mounts as well as Endwalker mounts. And, you know, we're vibing with maps now. So, just hanging out as we do. Hopefully you had a good week though, dude. We had lots of murder. It's true. We did have a fair bit of murder. Not even as a treat. My skills are a lot of useless lust for fictional men and a willingness to get weird in the chat. It's why you're so welcome here, Rosa. You fit right in. Whoa, my stream is lagging to shit. Anybody else? Is it the stream or the webcam? Because my stream is losing it. For me. It seems to recover just cam for you. Seems like just a camera. It's kind of weird that, because for me it's the opposite. For me, my cam doesn't go wonky, but my stream does. Game seems fine? Alright, thank you, Duke. You're hungry? Me too, Wolfie. Let's have some chicken teriyaki after stream. I'll make the rice. Day's been good. I took your mom out for Mother's Day and was surprised to see we were meeting up with some fam from out of town. That's nice. If you like the fam. Much like Flynn, I moved 3,000 miles away from my family, so I don't really have to celebrate much of anything. Though I did try calling my mom, because I do get along quite well with my mother. Because you're inside the camera, it's true. I am inside the camera. Endometriosis surgery has 5 incisions on the torso, including through the belly button. Not fun. Now I look like a dice, a dice face. Yeah, I have 2 entry points for the surgery that I did for the gallbladder. Well, 3 actually, not 2. I have one through the belly button along the top there. I have one right here along the middle of my torso, and I have one on the side here. So I got three scars for my gallbladder removal surgery. Pow, the ASM colors. The ASM colors. Let's bring them back. Yeah, so I got 3. And I don't know how this operation works. I don't know where they're gonna go through to get to the things. Yeah, same, because obviously, like, the gallbladder is right here, right? So obviously they extracted it up the top to the middle here. I guess one for the camera and one for the getting in there and doing the work, sort of deal. So yeah, it's interesting. Like, I'm always curious about that sort of thing, because obviously it was being done to me. So I should at least have a base knowledge of what's being done for me. To me. One's for the air hose, I know? Yeah, because they do puff you up so that way they can actually get in there. They gotta get that. That was the weirdest part, Kayla. I reading about potential effects afterwards of the hose, of the air being in there. Like, you might feel a little bloated afterwards. Yeah, I would imagine. Thankfully, I didn't actually have any after effects or pain after the surgery, which I fully expected to actually have, you know, some kind of pain. They did just cut me up, but no pain, just vibes. You have a laparoscopic surgery with the belly button twice. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just one of those things that's it's very interesting to know and hear. Yeah, I know some people it really bothers them because they don't want to know anything about it, about what's being done to them. But knowledge is good. Knowledge good. Find out where cut, what do. Or wait, this is my map and was going for someone to open the box. I'm here as well, Brady. It's the combo map. Let's go, Brady. You and me. Just like my dual belly buttons. I was gotta know if it's me. You're fascinated. Same. I mean, it's just you gotta know how it's gonna affect your life as a whole, right? Because as a whole, get it? Cause I'm sorry. I'm gonna be making so many whole jokes after I get surgery. It's gonna be great. No, fucking. Not getting me with the chalice emo. Wow. Your mom watches the videos of the procedure she's gonna get and then freaks out about it. They're gonna do what to me? Yeah, I mean, I came up, like I told the surgeon, we were just chatting because, you know, I already knew what was gonna happen, so we were just talking. And as I told him, in life in the barrio, it's either going to the gangs or it's academia, arts, athletics. And thankfully I chose the arts, academics, and athletics. I chose that instead of gangs because gangs scary. But that just led to me wanting to know and get more knowledge of that sort of medical stuff that's happening. So it's literally my body, right? It's literally me, and I guess I just trust the medicine more than I just trust the medicine. It's science. There was a higher chance of me getting shot than there was me dying on that table. So, wholesome streamer. Indeed, Duckumbop. Indeed. What is going where exactly? I found a medical animation course, but it's like 3K and no thank you. I mean, it's got to mean medical field bank, right? But does it lead to actual work? Like you're going to say you trust the medicine more than the gangs, and I was laughing. You know what? I do trust the medicine more than it depends on what we're on what they're accomplishing, Rosa. Because both of them, you know what? For shanking, the gangs might be one up on medicine. The gangs were dealing with pain relief much earlier than the government would allow, so there's that. You can get into medical animation, it's great, but it's hard to get into. Yep, I mean, getting that in, right? I know your doctors would know where to cause the most damage. No, absolutely, but I don't know. Some of the stuff I've seen, they knew where to get things done with. That's for fucking sure. Could probably get cheaper medicine from the gangs. You know what? These days, Mimios is right, so we're gonna go right. Hello, door. This is my angry face. I require entry, please. There goes Brady watering me. No, click on the door. Not Brady. Vinny, you need to get the ins so we can have someone to officially do the double belly button procedure animation. There you go. A pioneer, honestly, in medical art. Shaky to drink. Take a selfie. Look, you gotta show the box some love. That way, the box loves you back. They're making moist like the moist waifu. No one's that moist, but yes. If only we could achieve that level of moistness. Nail, I love you. Okay, we did it. Shake, shake, shake. Ooh, I'll do nothing. Let's fucking go. I ain't scared of this. Gamba time. I need mathematics. Give me mathematics. 3. That's an easy one. High. Nice. That's a 7. Easy. We go low. Low? No, I'm not going low on that beta. I will lose. Ooh, it's a tie. Okay. That's a 5. We'll go high. Coward? Yes. You know what happens after every failed gamble, right? You know what comes after every single gamble. Does it always go to 5 if it ties? No, I think it's randomized. Brady taking a selfie with the door. I respect it. Sander too. Anybody blowing bubbles? What the hell? No, that's just a bamboozle. They're gonna kick me out on the next one. This is just them trying to lull me into a sense of safety, like I'm not gonna get kicked out immediately after failing. I'm onto them. He usually throws us out. It's true. Shake, shake, shake. Make a drink. I forgot where I was in my rotation. All right, fire. Let's go. Oh, my thing's already. Oof. Okay, I was in the wrong fire phase apparently. That's fine. Just keep fouling. When in doubt, foul it up. Alright, let's go. Shake, shake, shake. Take a selfie. Open it up. Ooh, a honeysuckler. Best of luck, friends. Get you a honeysuckler. Alright, we plead with the door. Please, we haven't had a level 5 in weeks. Not a single one. Alright, we're ready with a selfie. Bubbles. Double selfie from Sander. This is level 3, right? Okay, let's see what we get. Will we be blessed? Will we get out? Nope. Booted. Level 3. Sad times. Yes, literally us getting kicked the hell out. Sad times. One day I'll get to level 5. I just want the achievement. And the title. I want my depth to be resplendent. No, Ray, it's gonna happen. It can happen, I believe. It just needs to happen 6 more times. Alright. Where are we? Whomst is next? Are we out? Who told you that name? Mira, Rosa. Don't worry about it. Word got out. That's just when the depths are that resplendent, it's just known. We had 2 in Koza. You wait to open yours until yeah, no, absolutely, Brett. Considering the time, I get that. Put it back. Yeah, so we have one in Yactel and one in Koza. Either one we can. I don't know which port to go to. I would port for you. There we go. I'm retired with the family. They cannot know. What would Miko say? Does it equate to more treats? Because if so, I think they'd be okay with it. They seem fairly judgment-free. Unless, you know, they're not given socks and snacks. He's very food motivated. Same, honestly. Same. Oh. Hello, territorial hammerheads. And of course, as a reminder, like we normally do around here, tomorrow morning, Psyche is going to be live at 7 a.m. Eastern. She is going to start off with some Oblivion remaster, remake. But after that, after about 3 hours, around 10 a.m. Eastern or so, she's going to switch on up. We're going to play some of that sweet repo. So hopefully you'll come and hang out with us. It's always a good time. Funsies will be have. If I get the time the time device, the sand clock thingy, I will in fact recite the entire Gaia speech in slow-mo. It has to be done. Hourglass, thank you. The hourglass, yes. I will either the Gaia's speech or the lyrics to the M8 song. The Time Age bow tie. Thank you, Brady. The Time Age bow tie. I said the sand time thingy. Look, it has sand. It tells time, doesn't it? I wasn't off the mark. Can you also do the Galadriel one? You know what? I will look it up. Are we talking opening speech or you shall have a queen? Dark and beautiful. You know what? I can recite it word for word if I'm watching the movie, but if I'm not watching the movie, I draw a blank, so I'll have to look it up. You shall have a queen? Okay, I shall do that one. The Frodo speech. It took me a hot minute to figure out what you meant because I watched too much of people who have the Pokemon mod, so the Dialga was the hourglass effect. You know what? That's how you remember things. You were so off the mark, you went even in the fucking punch. Wow. Look, listen, there's sand in there. It tells time. It was my description of it was accurate. I don't know what to tell you. Shall you do the normal Gaia speech? No, we have to. There's an ooh version of the Gaia speech. Is there really? I've never heard of the ooh version of the Gaia speech. But it's either Gaius with the glib included, by the way, or it'll be the M8 lyrics, that one copy pasta that Max does. I saw an IKEA mod for repo where you can steal. You just wholesale steal everything. That's pretty good. I dig that. That is a good time. And also, we'll have to turn on the thing. What's the thing called? Crowd control. Brady, you can open yours if you want. As long as Finny isn't left with the map open, please. Do I have a map open? I don't think I do. Okay, I do not. Oh, hey, I need one of these. Nice. Do I want to do say to you? Nope. Neo's first, gotcha. All right, we have to go. All right, gotcha. Don't open your map yet, Brady. It's like shit money, but it's so funny to see people just rip shit up. Yeah. When people are still playing the game honestly to achieve the goal and just seeing the red numbers appear, beautiful. Not quite as beautiful as that one time where I was holding a big nuke, and then Franco found another big nuke and he sprinted right at me and had hit his on one hit already, and we double big nuked the entire space. Beautiful, honestly. I wanted just to see how badly we Jenga stuff into extract because there's not enough room. Yeah. Also, I think Franco and I also made Elk's PC lag a little bit. Made the fans on his GPU flare up from from a big a big nuke explosion. So, you know, we got that under our belts. Hola Laro, good evening. How's it going? I played a duo with a friend earlier and we both found nukes and got bow tied and double nuked the whole map into orbit. Beautiful. As one should. I lagged him so bad it delayed his death. You know what? That's how you know you're playing the game right. That's how you know you're doing it. Bowtie clink our nukes together like like champagne glasses. Beautiful. Just like the dev intended for us to do, honestly. Oh, good. Having a bit of post-existential dread after finishing a good game. I finished Ender Magnolia. Nice! Nice. I just recently played those, so they're still fresh in my memory. Beautiful games. I couldn't beat the last boss for the true ending, which chaps my ass. I didn't have the finger dexterity to do it, but hopefully you got both of the endings and you got to see the true ending. Well, that seems about right. All right, let's not open up any more maps. We can call it maps there. Thank you, friends. I appreciate it. Nah, it's okay, Brady. It's okay. We won't go quite so long next week for Barbie, so that way we can actually get a little bit more of this done. But thank you, friends. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go to the moon. So you can come along if you want to go to the moon. If not, that's also fine. But yeah, look, Ender Magnolias and Ender Lilies were just really, really good games. I hadn't played a, what's it called? Metroidvania like that in a very long time. I've only barely played one before that, so beautiful games, beautiful music, animation just stunning, so I'm glad you got through it. Alright, how's Behemoth doing on the moon? We're working towards level 10. Slowly. I don't know what these dudes are doing. What are you doing? What are they sucking? Because they're sucking it up. They're not pushing it out. This is going inward. They are extracting dust. Speaking of beautiful music, how dare you, Brady? Oh, look. There's a Ephemeral here. Whispering Willow. Love the hair color there. It's very pretty. As for myself, they're sucking up that Xenos dust. I don't think that's what they're doing. Here's my progress. We're making some progress here. I finished Carpenter, Culinarian, Minor Botanist, Fisher. I'm working on Blacksmith. I don't care what I'm working on. I'm just going down the list here. And we're making progress. They're gonna bottle it and charge you a fortune. So it hasn't been too bad, especially again if we get the good weather here. If you were unaware, you can get over 1,500 points for just one mission. It is weather based, so you'll only see it when we have the two weathers, and it is I found personally the best way to work towards your 500,000 points. As you can see here, I'm slowly making progress on that. I've got my culinary up to 39 grand, carpenter up to 22 grand. This is just from getting the relic done and abusing higher level missions for this. So you got both endings? Yeah, nice. The boss kicked my ass too. I played most of the game with the settings above hard, but I had to lower to normal arena tower boss at the last one. The arena boss was, I didn't expect that kind of a gauntlet fight where you had to fight 5 bosses. But I liked it once I understood what I had to do. It wasn't too bad, so I enjoyed that aspect of it. But yeah, the last boss, second phase on true ending, just I could have gotten it done if I had, taken my time to go back in there and figure it out. But I was like, you know what? I want to move on. Because it unfortunately didn't do very well for my channel, which meant I lost a quarter of my audience, which is fine. That happens with certain games. I get that. But yeah, beautiful game. I definitely recommend the Ender Lilies and Ender Magnolias. They're fantastic. I hope that tech from the moon goes for machinistics. He would honestly give them bigger guns. Give them the bazooka from the Diadem. The channel part, yeah. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's just this business. Sometimes games will tank everything. Sometimes the game will do really, really good for no reason whatsoever. So it's just the way it is. You can't really control that. But speaking of new games, we're gonna be starting Expedition 33 tomorrow. So if you want to see some first-time playthrough of Claire Obscure, Expedition 33 will be doing that tomorrow. Now with more frames, since it's on the PS5 and not on my PC. My PC, for whatever reason, does not agree at all with some Unreal games. So that's just very unfortunate for me, but I went the wrong way. Exhibition 33. No, that's the strip club I worked at in Orsay, not a video game. But we start that tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully you join us for that, as well as at Psyche's tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern for some Oblivion, doing the Mage Guild quest line, and then working towards some repo with the homies. French intensifies? Yeah. Yeah. Were you also playing 14? No, I checked that, Brady. I wasn't in the game. I had logged out about 10 minutes before that, so maybe my PC was still just, holding on to whatever it had going on there. But yeah, I think it was more than Coder. I remember one time I tried playing Monster Hunter World on PC when it first came out, and I had not the best PC in the world. I actually, it wasn't very... It was a slight upgrade that Sim sent me, so it was an upgrade over what I had originally, which was a Windows 8 terrible PC. That certainly wasn't really made for streaming. And switching encoder helped a ton. Obviously, it's been 8 years since that, 7 years since that. So I would hope that by today's standards, the encoders are far more robust. And it's not doing that, but I was on an NVENC, so maybe it'll run better on 264. I don't know. But looking to upgrade that GPU to that 9070 soonish, and then also upgrading the cam. That way you get 4K resolution solo. You can see my pores. You can see my bald dome when it's gleaming and shiny, and blame Ashley for that, because I didn't really want an upgrade, but when the upgrade looks that good, it would be kind of silly to not do it. I get it. I was trying hard to beat on the setting that I had set, but it was starting to get to you and turn to frustration. So I give, it's just I can't even imagine it on the hard difficulties. Laru, that final boss phase 2 is just. It was already crazy enough for me as it was. I can't even, on normal mode, I can't even imagine on even higher difficulties. Normal pace, it still took me a few tries. One missed dodge or parry meant death 90% of the time. Yup. Yup. You can see you can see my lack of gallbladder. You can see the gap where my gallbladder used to be at one point. We're not getting weather here. I mean, obviously there's regular weather, but I need the super special weather so we actually do things here. Already have that. So again, been working on this, and I have most things at gold ribbon. Obviously just need to get to the cap and get to it there. Isn't it Slew night? Yes, very, very shortly, but it takes a few minutes for them to go, and I'm waiting for 10 p.m. and tick over, so that way we can get the raid in. Turns out when you bump the attack rate to 2 times, things get overwhelming. I can imagine. But yeah, we're in the waiting room, and once it goes live, we'll get on there and watch Tulu Season 2. So I'm looking forward to watching all the E33 playthroughs now. Yeah! You already got into it, right, Brady? Are you most of the way through the game? A fair bit of the way through the game? My only consideration I'm gonna have to take into account is that with capture cards come a little bit of delay, and if the game is mega precise in regards to parries and dodges, I'm gonna have to become psychic and get some ESPN. That way I can dodge and parry appropriately. I'm dragging ass, but trying. Look, mira, it's just we'll start within a few minutes. It's so good. The first season is very, very good. The second season so far has been mostly true to the game, Laru. And I know some people are criticizing certain aspects of it, that they're over-explaining things, but they have to build the world a bit up. So I found both seasons to be great. I think that the show did some things better than the game, just because of, you know, it's a different format. But yeah, I think the show's certainly worth watching. It is worth the time expended to watch it, I think. You never play the game or watch it? Yeah, I think the show, I think, for season 1, which covers the first game, I think did, in a lot of ways, a better job of telling us the core of the story. Obviously, a show can't give us the totality of the details that a game does because, you know, you're existing in the game. But I think it did a good job. Do you not use the preview window in OBS? No, God, no. I use the game its feed itself. Just because, you know, I'm feeding it directly to. I have software that opens it up, and that's where the delay comes from. So you're not wrong. There is a little bit of a delay when you use the 4K actual software that's meant to be used for it to capture stuff. So yeah, I mean, part of it is on me that I do it that way. I finished the story. I used every second I could on that game so that I didn't get caught behind when some more chores start again tomorrow. Gotcha. I think I'm going to go hold off on doing endgame stuff, or if I pick it up properly later on. Gotcha. You see the Body Shadow to watch then? Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's a good show. And yeah, the game's also pretty good. The game's pretty good. You know what isn't good though in the game? I'll tell you this up front. I'm not a fan of it at all, Laru. Is the combat. I'm not a fan of the combat in The Last of Us 1 or 2. The strong point is storytelling, not the combat with their fucking gun sway. And other things that they add to add artificial difficulty to the combat of the games. It added nothing to me outside of frustration. But yeah. For me, story is 10 out of 10. Combat 8 out of 10. Music 10 out of 10. High praise. And again, if you're not already following her, tomorrow morning again, 7 a.m. Eastern, Psyche will be live. There's a follow button for Psyche. She'll be live at 7 a.m. Eastern with some Oblivion. And then at 10 a.m. Eastern, we'll be doing some repo. I'll be there with her, so if you want to come watch me be silly, it'll be me. We'll be joined by Franco, Brady, Max, and dare I say Beta Flame and maybe Rosas. So we'll have a couple of extra folks with us, and Azam as well for some repo tomorrow. I didn't forget you. It's like, you know, and at the very end you add, you know, another person. Full screen projection, not preview. Gotcha. No, I should probably look into that though, Franco. I never have. You will be okay. And best of luck, Rosa. We don't talk to you before then on the interview. Best of luck. Thank you for the Beatties beta. All right, we got to get going because we're gonna go watch The Last of Us episode 5. We go to Bay. Bay Barbalay is live currently. Go enjoy some Bay. Code Yanagi is currently live with some Baldur's Gate 3 as well. I believe they started all over again for another playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. If you're looking for some Baldur's Gate 3, Code Yanagi is currently live. So you can go check out Ash and go enjoy yourself. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern for some Expedition 33. And hopefully we'll all be well and warm or cool wherever we are in the world. And take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. And we'll see you back here mañana. Bye. You love good combat? I was curious how Tlu is. But the combat's trash in The Last of Us.